How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Hello and welcome back to Arcanum Gaming. My name is Richie. Today we're back with some more No Time. We're going to be starting out by taking a quick look at the most recent update notes that we got. So we got a fairly sizable update, it looks like. So we're just going to go over those real quick, and then we'll jump back into the game and continue the quest that we were working on. So version 0.978, multiplayer fencing, world editor updates, and bug fixes. Well, I don't do multiplayer, and I haven't tried to use the world editor yet, so probably not going to be super relevant to us, but let's go ahead and take a look at it anyway. Announce regular monthly update, fixes, and new cool additions to the game. We got multiplayer fencing, which you can see here. Test your sword capabilities against your friends. Alright. Neat. If I had any friends. At least online. Anyway. Health bars should be now displayed above their heads. Okay, good to know. Comes along with several time story / multiplayer bug fixes. Crashing against multiplayer cars should now work nicely with an added knockback effect to prevent the player from being driven over by a static time-tracked version of your friend. Okay. Interesting. Updates to the world editor, which I didn't even realize was a thing. At least, well, I think I may have seen something about that before and just kind of glazed over it. But that's cool. World editor. Along with some travel bug fixes like the issue with the water level, a few new additions have been made. You can now add traffic to your world mod. That's cool. First, place a traffic system, as you can see demonstrated here. Spawn in nodes and parent them to the traffic system to create a loop. Cool. Voila, you have working traffic. Neat. We're probably going to have to play with the world editor at some point, but not anytime soon. Not at least until we finish the story and as many of the side quests as I can find. Maybe we'll... It's going to be a while before we get to that, but we'll try it out at some point, for sure. Safe house additions and other goodies. Okay, we also still haven't gotten to the safe house, but... PLC now makes use of the Manhofer satellite to locate ore veins. Not sure what that is. I'm sure we'll find out at some point. Should be useful in stranded and in need for uranium, for instance. Okay. Neat. You're now able to place trash bins for item disposal, chests, and make use of a gold stash. Cool. Item storage is always nice. So you'll be able to pay from the stash directly instead of having to place gold bars at the trader's desk manually. Okay. So the trader is something in the safe house, I'm assuming? I'm not really sure. Gasoline now explodes upon shooting. Makes sense. That's a cool addition. Also, on that note, while I'm thinking about it, we should talk about that too. When the major update came out a few weeks ago, a month ago now, I don't remember exactly how long it's been. It's been a little bit. Gasoline was added to the game as a core mechanic, and the bit that I've played, it really hasn't impacted my game at all. Whether it would be more impactful, starting out at the beginning of the game when you don't have as much money or resources, all that stuff in general, I don't know. But it doesn't really seem like the gasoline is used up hardly at all, and I don't know if that's because I mostly fly around the map. I don't know if it still burns gas when you fly or just driving, but I mean, it would make sense that it would still burn gas, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I was kind of hesitant about that mechanic at first, but it's been fine. I don't know if it really adds much to the game, at least not that I've observed. If it did so in a way that had like a side quest or like a story quest, kind of like Back to the Future 3, where you run out of gas, and that's like a key point in the story, that would actually make for a good, element of the early game, when you're going through all the tutorial stuff, getting like the EPA and all that stuff. Maybe come to a point where maybe even in the early game have it so that you don't actually use any gas until you complete that side quest or something like that, where you run out of gas and then you have to start buying gas at that point. That'd be an interesting way to introduce it. It may not be feasible. It might be too late for that in the development of the game, but if not, I mean, it's still fine. It would make having that mechanic would make for an interesting story point or side quest or something like that, where you get into a situation where you run out of gas and you have to, that's part of the quest is getting gas, or getting the train to push your car or something like that, like in the movie. Although, I mean, I know, very inspired by Back to the Future, but it's not directly Back to the Future, so I don't know about that. Maybe not. Just random thoughts I'm having while we're talking about this. Anyway, moving on. Updates on the horizon. So coming up in the future, 3000 AD. So that's interesting, because I think, yeah, you can't go that far in the future currently. Next updates will likely revolve around potentially venturing to 3000 AD. As a new time zone, this would stretch out the 2050 future into 2250 or later. Yeah, I think 2050 is the farthest you can go right now. Is that right? Maybe I thought it was farther than that, but maybe, okay, 2050. To 2250 or later, with the trash level happening afterwards. Trash level? Trash level. Not sure what that means, or I don't remember. Meaning you may see some more nice vistas before the ground level becomes a dingy place. Trash level. Okay. What happens after 2300 will be a surprise, though. Okay, that's exciting. I like surprises in this game, especially. And end of the story. So there's still more story to come. That's good. I mean, I thought we were pretty close to the end, but I guess, like, are we just finishing the chapter that I'm currently playing in, or is there a full another chapter after this one? Okay, I think I've got the ending pretty much figured out, so I'm ready to head into finishing the story for good. That's exciting. Very cool. Revamps the beta and new tutorial level. Okay. This would include, of course, more bug fixes, quality of life improvements as I move the game towards beta. Another world editor update will allow you to create custom start scenarios. And as one of those scenarios, I will create maybe a separate tutorial island. Ooh. That's interesting. Well, maybe that could be where we have that, like, gasoline tutorial thing that I was just talking about. Separate tutorial island. Very interesting. Updates after beta. After the game leaves early access, it will continue to get regular updates, even in the content region. This will happen together with the reveal of my future space project. Future space. Okay. You can check some videos of this project here. Ooh. Critical mass. Interesting. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to check that out. Maybe we'll make another video. That's like a separate video from the series on that, or maybe I'll just watch it in my spare time. I don't know. We'll see. That's interesting. Critical. The plan is to enhance the core structure with a ground first-person shooter element and potential multiplayer modes. Update demo is planned. I'm gonna have to see what that looks like. Interesting. I hope you like these new additions and bug fixes. Below is the full changelog for you to inspect. Enjoy. Good luck on your time travel adventures, and God bless. ER author. Thank you, sir. Let's see. Yeah, so I think this has a trigger box. Yeah, I'm not going to read over all of this right now. There's a lot of stuff here. A lot of little fixes. If you want to pause the video, you can read that at your leisure, or just look it up on Steam if you already have the game or don't have the game. Maybe consider picking it up. Not sponsored or anything, obviously. Just very much enjoy the game, as you can tell by how many episodes I've made on it so far, and there's still more to come. So yeah, that's our update here. Interesting. So yeah, I haven't played the multiplayer function. Probably I'm not going to have an opportunity to do so, but it's cool that it's there and that it's getting updates. Yeah, we're going to definitely be checking out the world editor at some point. And the safe house stuff doesn't really mean much to me yet because I don't have access to the safe house, but this is really cool that we're seeing the end of the story. I know the game's been in development for several years now, so it's cool that we're getting to that point. So yeah, that's cool. All right, anyway, let's go and wrap this up and jump back into the game. All right, folks, we're back, and we are continuing our quest from last time here, trying to defeat this giant rat. And I really wasn't sure what I was doing wrong last time, so we're going to give this another go. Oops. Not stand in the fire, maybe. I made the spear. It will aid you during the hunt. Don't lose it. Trust me, we'll need it. I want something by... Can't say no to that here. Alright, here we go again. Let's go ahead and eat some food. Alright. Oops. Just chucked the spear by accident there. Where'd it go? Did I just lose the spear? Whoops. Okay, let's try that again. Alright folks, we're back. Again. And this time we're not going to chuck our spear across the map. Oh. Okay. Well, let's go. Ready? Hope you are as well. Down the cliff. Oh, did he give us the flashlight back or not yet? Not yet, I don't think. There it is. Okay. Here we go again. Third time's a charm, right? Proceeds to immediately take fall damage. What am I stuck on here? Okay, I'm loaded. Aim your light at the river rats. There's some. Maybe I should be using the spear. Or the lightsaber. Alright, I hear more, but I don't see anything. Oh, there's one. Okay. Come on, recharge, please. As soon as I can locate a workbench, I need to try and upgrade this thing again. It's just so weak after that last update. It's probably for the best. I mean, why else have, like, more powerful parts in the game if the basic stuff was as powerful as it was before? Alright, how many more of these are there? Alright, that's enough. Quick, throw me your spear. Here you go. Oh, is that literally all we did wrong last time? Oh no, 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 no. Caught your scent, watch out. Ah! Where? Oh dear. Is that all we did wrong last time? Is we just had to walk up to him with the spear? I feel kind of dumb now. Go to Lord Stefalar. Tell him of the catch. It will be a great breakfast. Alright. Well, we survived. Oh, hello, friend. He's just running off. Alright. That's fine. There's a door here. Should we go in the door? Secret tunnel, through the mountains, secret tunnel, yeah! This might be a bad idea. Wonder what's down here. Don't want to get lost down here, that's for sure. Ew. I crouch. I don't remember how to crouch. There we go. Who are these people and why are they stunned? Why am I stuck? There we go. Hello? Whoa, 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 whoa. Who is this fine gentleman? Goodwin Guardman. Hello, Goodwin. Goodbye, Goodwin. I feel like I've stumbled upon something cultish here. Oh, that's interesting. I can actually block my attacks with his sword there. This one can't seem to. What did I just stumble on? This is giving me like Hot Fuzz vibes, like the Secret Council. Are they saying such a strange apparatus? Yes. All right. Manure. Yeah, I don't want any manure, thank you. What is going on down here? Interesting. Alright, so this takes us out by the dock. That's interesting. Let's get this back out. Are they gonna be all, like, back to normal since I walked outside? Yes, they are. Great. Alright, Cocoa Crab. What do we got down here? Prison door. Needs prison key too. I didn't keep the prison key. Unless it's in the car somewhere. Very interesting. What's up this way? Rat. Which I can't see very well. Okay. Cocoa Crab that way. Yep, here's more of these weird, like, cultist guys. I wonder if I should just try to run past them. Ouch. Why does he have an exclamation mark and no one else does? He's asking me if I'm from the future. Edward Kruger. Why are these guys, like, beating up on these random people down here? Okay, the guard doesn't care that we were here at all. Let's keep that on, actually. Help us see in the dark here. Alright, so this was the other way that I chose not to come initially. And this is just an empty room. Alright. Fair enough. Well, that was fun. Stone tablet. Wanderer returned. The medal of... I can't read that. Has brought a terrible fate upon us. We mined too deep and uncovered the great spider. Show me that again, please. Chakralanka? I don't know. The way is now shut. Many killed. Interesting. I wonder if that's what's behind the locked door then. If that's what that means. Spider. Interesting. Alright, let's before we do anything else, let's head back to the car real quick. And we're going to go ahead and save the game. All right. Let's actually come back over here. We ate all of the food, didn't we? Okay. That's okay, because we should have, yep. Burger. We also have raw crab meat. Let's pull that out. That's not going to work, is it? That's okay. Burger. Okay. Just going to leave the campfire set up there. And let's wander back over to the castle. Okay, and the guy we need to talk to was where? Up here? I think it was. There he is. Hello, sir. We hunted river rats. Mumbling. Congratulations. We even caught a giant one. Most double congratulations. Let's all meet in the dining room for breakfast. Later. I guess we gotta wait till morning then? How close are we to morning? Not very close. What's our update? Meeting in the dining room for a feast. Or are we just gonna feast now? Because he walked away. Let's find out here. Why can't I turn off the flashlight? Okay. Alright. Feast time. Let us pray. Bless us, O Lord, and these thy gifts which we are about to receive from thy bounty. Through Christ our Lord. Amen. Let's eat some cooked meat. Just sit down. Marvin prepared some... I couldn't read that. Meat. Good job, you two. What meat is it? River rats. My favorite. Just pick up some meat here. Actually, just put some of this meat in our box here if we can. Oops. Do we have to pick it up first? Okay, let's grab a couple more since we have space. Thank you. Special drink. Don't mind if I do. Alright. Let's go and talk to this guy here. Marvin. Why there, that was one mighty piece of work. Well, have a good one, friend. I leave you the spear, so you have something to remember this night by. Thanks, man. You're always welcome to stay here for as long as you wish. Now, after this, I think I will return to work, and the river rats will keep multiplying like a wildfire. Take care, friend. Alright. I saw a little achievement thing pop up there. I guess we finished that quest. So we've got our main storyline here, which is not currently in progression. Because this is still showing the 300 BC, which we're well past by now. And then we have our Welcome to Pine Lake quest, which is the future that's messed up. So we have something called the Aurora must hold the information on the location of the core. What is the Aurora? I need to inform Edward ASAP. Well, we've had that quest for a while and we haven't. So I guess we'll take the spear. Do I really want this spear? I don't think I really want the spear, but I guess we'll take it with us. Just throw it in the trunk. As a memento. Then travel back to the future, I guess. Where the rat hunting statue should be now. That's not going to work, is it? You know what? Maybe we should just leave the spear behind. I'm going to leave the spear here. Yeah, we don't need it. We're just going to leave it. Alright. Turn on the time circuits. Turn on the reactor. And let's pick a time to travel to. Let's go... Again, how about January 9th? I don't know. Random date. And we'll go to 1972. 6 a.m. And there's the statue. The monument was made in honor of the heroic killing of the giant monster Nutria by the hands of Marvin the Rough Woodsman. And we were there to witness it. Good times. Hey look, our campfire's still here. From 1762. Alright. What next? And I guess we should continue the main storyline. Are there any other side quests that we can do? Obviously, I don't have anything else in the PLC. Are there more side quests? I mean, I've only done a few, right? The Eleanor Flower, obviously that one, the Viking Saga. Are there more that I am either not remembering? Or just, is there stuff I just haven't stumbled upon in the overworld? Let's check out this little gas station thing here. There's some kind of like flashing light, which is interesting, and I wonder if we can go up and look at the lighthouse. Did we try to do that already? I don't remember. Let's just explore that while we're here. Okay, so it's gas station. Oh, and there's like a little food truck. That's fun. How are we on gas? We still have 60%. So yeah, we're plenty good on that. Gas employee. Hello. Can I buy something? Snack box. Crate of dates. Gasoline. Soda. Frozen strawberries. See, stuff like this is just kind of random to me. Like, what in the world do we need frozen strawberries for? I haven't encountered a main or a side quest that have anything to do with frozen strawberries. Or, I mean, the smoothies and stuff makes sense, but just having like random food items like that? I don't know. Hello, Greg. You look kind of grumpy. Tell me about your hot dogs. Need something to eat. Can I buy something? Buy a hot dog for $2. Coffee or soda perfect. Give me a hot dog, Greg. Thank you. Ah, that's really cool. Look, it's even got the mustard and the ketchup, and I'm guessing that's relish. This is the perfect snack for a stroll on the beach. Not that we need to be eating right now, but why not? And actually, we're not in the past now, so let's take the costume off and drop this back in the car. So it's not taking up an inventory slot. Maybe I should put that in one of these boxes. Oh, we can turn the lamp on in the trunk. That's cool. Let's drop that in there. Yeah, we don't need gas. Let's go and drive around a bit here. I know we explored Cape Dunn recently, but I don't remember what time period it was that we did that. I want to go over and check out the lighthouse while I'm thinking about it. Okay, that is a ramp. Oh, right, this is the car salesman. Should we buy a car? Can we buy a car? Probably not with $3,000, right? These are some interesting car options for the 70s, I guess. The Hummer thing is an interesting choice. And the semi again. Doesn't seem right for the 50s. Why can't we can't buy this car though? Why can't we buy that car? False advertising, sir. Baker. What do you sell, Baker? I'm guessing bread. Oops. I didn't even see the options. I just clicked on something by accident. Milk bread, milk roll. That looks more like a mushroom than a roll. A cram. Strawberry. Oh, strawberry cake. Maybe we can craft that with the frozen strawberries. Or cheese. Kind of tempted, but we don't really need food right now. Just grab some milk. Because why not? Alright, let's continue on to the lighthouse. Let's actually just leave the car there. Let's just walk over there. You know, it's farther than I thought it was. I'm lazy. I'm going to drive. Of course, I do have that skateboard that I haven't really tested out. Ouch. Okay, I definitely remember having come over here before, but I don't remember if I came up to the top of the lighthouse. I think maybe I did, because this seems familiar, but I don't know if the light was working at the time. Can we turn the light off? No, we can't. That'd be kind of funny if we could. It's got like... So I think the last time period we were here, the ship was fine. Maybe we came up here in the past. Because I think there was a fire here. Not the electric light. Is that right, or am I just misremembering? And is that snow? Oh, yeah, it makes sense that there's some snow. Strange at the beach, I suppose, but it's kind of cool. We've got some snow, because it's January. In-game, anyway. So, none of the ocean water or anything is frozen, but we've got snow up on top of this hill over here. Okay. Seems fair enough. I mean, there is salt in the water, so that would lower the freezing point, wouldn't it? Right. Alright, let me think here for a second. What are we going to do next? I'm not exactly sure what I want to do next. I suppose I could go back and continue the story. Except I'd have to go back through my notes because I don't remember exactly when I left the future. Let's just pick a time. Let's go September 12th, 2015. Reactor on. We have one charge in the tank. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. We don't want to do that yet. We need to travel back to Pine Lake first because we're going to spawn into like a death zone. Okay, where are we? We are here. We need to turn slightly to the left. Old Edwin's shack. Yes, we need to go this way. Let's go into flight mode here. Interesting little ramp jump there. I feel like we've seen that before. Oh, looks like the train's coming into town, or moving very quickly. Let's actually check that out real quick. I don't think I've seen the train in modern days. Oh dear, just breaking everything in my path. We've obviously seen the steam train plenty of times, but I don't think we've seen the modern diesel. Let's hop out and take a look at it. Alright. Excuse me. Trying to run me over there. Very rude. And I derailed it by running into it, I guess. Whoops. That was not a very long station stop. Wow, we really kind of messed that train up. It just disappeared. Well, that was interesting. Okay, anyway. Now that we are back here, let's turn the reactor on and travel to the future. Alright, and I don't remember exactly what it was that we were doing here. I know something about the Aurora. The PLC said that we needed to talk to Edward, but I feel like we already did that and there was something else we were supposed to do. I have the cooling on. I do. Actually, yeah, before we do anything else, let's get this ready to go, because you never know when we might get jumped by bandits here. Where's my fuel box? There we go. Alright, let's take a full fusion cell out. Get that prepped. Grab this guy here. And drop that back in the fuel box. So we've got 3 more charges of those available, and Sir Adam, of course, if we need it. Let's go ahead and save the game real quick. Turn our headlights on by accident. Autosave, didn't mean to click on that. Save, please. Confirm. Save. Confirm. Okay. Oh, I can't see here. Okay, autosave can't be overwritten, I know. Author, did you find out more about the Aurora? Who should I ask? You could ask Michael or Jason for a start. Okay. Oh. I guess we should ask Michael or Jason. You're not Michael or Jason? Where are we going to find these people? Not at the post office. Got a bunch of beds here in the archives. But no Michael or Jason. This is Crimson's office. I don't have the key. I left that in the car. Don't know if that mattered. I think we did everything in there that we needed to. Okay, where are these guys? Can't go up there. Can't go in here. Jason, hello. Oh, that's right, it was a shipwreck we were looking for. No, should I ask Burned? He's in the Undercity in the sewers. That's what we were trying to do last time. We gotta find Burned. Okay. You know, I think we're gonna save that for next time. This episode's probably gonna be a little bit short, but that's all right. We spent some time going over the update notes, and we accomplished our main goal today, which was finishing the House Done quest. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and have a nice day.